Hi yogis, I am back in my room, not in Washington anymore, kind of sad, but what can we do? We're gonna be working this week on expanding, kind of thinking about taking up space into the world, okay? So like anytime you walk into the room, instead of making yourself small, think about taking space. It doesn't have to be loud, it doesn't have to be wild, it can be soft and stillness as well. But you're just taking up space. You're allowed to take up space in this world. So we're gonna embrace the wobbles because we're gonna be going around the mat. And we're gonna end on balancing eagle pose. So we'll get worked up and stretched up on the chest and the shoulder blades for that as well. So let's start on child's pose. You're gonna bring the toes to touch, knees apart, drape the belly and the chest in between the thighs, and then just kind of curl your fingertips forward as much as you can, so that way you're really stretching through the shoulder blades. Bringing the forehead down into the mat, and just tuning in for the body, just for 1 minute. Breathing, taking a breath out, and starting to get that UGI breath of heating up the body, sealing the lips, slight constriction in the back of the throat, strong breath, creating energy and heat. Maybe you rock the head side to side. On your next inhale, you're going to start walking your hands all the way towards the right, taking a big stretch into that left side of the body. You're kind of thinking about bringing your hips towards your left heel. And then another inhale, you're going to start walking your hands all the way to the other side. And then exhaling, stretching out through the right side of the body, bringing your hips and trying to bring your hips towards your right heel this time to stretch through the right. Inhale, go back to center, take an exhale. And then on your next inhale, we're gonna sit on our shins. Once we sit on our shins, we're gonna take up space, grow our wings. We're gonna bring the hands up to the sides, bringing the chest forward, inhaling. And then on your exhale, bring your right arm underneath your left arm and bring your arms around you. And then just gaze down, bring your chin towards your chest. Give yourself a little kind of a dome around, a little hug. Maybe you massage with your fingertips, your shoulder blades. And then inhale, you open again, bringing the chest forward, gaze up. And then exhale, opposite arm on top. So now you're bringing the left arm underneath, right arm to the top. And again, you're just hugging yourself, bringing your chin to your chest. Next inhale, you bring your hands up and overhead. And then exhale, sigh, stretch. You're bringing your right hand down, left hand. You're reaching towards the right and you're bringing your hip towards the left. So you're really stretching through that left side of the body. Bringing that left shoulder back, bringing the chest forward. Inhaling, windmill the arms all the way into the other side. Bringing the left hand down, right hand reaches towards the right side, left side of the room. You keep reaching, bringing that right shoulder back, and then dip that right hip down so that way you can really feel the stretch. Inhale, going back to center. Exhale, cactus the arms, open through the chest. Bring those shoulder blades to touch. Inhale, arms up into the sky, and then exhale, we move into a tabletop. Once you get into a tabletop, inhale, drop the belly, gaze forward, open through the belly there, stretch it out. And then on your exhale, you're gonna press into your hands, dome around the spine, and look back towards your belly button. We do that one more time. Inhaling, dropping the belly, gazing forward. And then exhaling, doming around, looking back towards your belly button and your inner thighs. On your next inhale, you're gonna leave the hips where they are, in line with the knees. You're just gonna walk your hands towards the right side, outside of the mat. glue your hands where they are. Don't move them back. And then you're going to start shifting your hips towards that left heel. You're going to feel the stretch into your left armpit and left lat, maybe your tricep. Breathe here. Inhale, you're going to start walking your hands all the way to the other side, bringing your hands now towards the left, outside of the mat. Glue your hands. Don't let them out. Don't let them slide down. And then you just bring your hips all the way towards that right heel, this time feeling that stretch into that right armpit. Inhale, going back to center. Leaving the hips where they are, going into puppy pose. So you're just walking your hands in front, and then you're just dropping the chest. Maybe you bring the forehead down into the ground. Maybe you bring the chin down and look forward. You're just dipping the chest down, stretching through the shoulders and the chest. Next inhale, you're gonna slither into your belly, and then exhale, come down into the belly. Okay, now you're gonna press into your left hand. You're gonna bend the left knee, and then you're just gonna press and go all the way into seated. So that left sole of the foot goes inside of your right thigh. And then you just think about bringing your pelvis forward and that tailbone kind of slightly back. That way you're creating space. And then exhaling, doming around and going down and stretching here. Feeling that sensation of that right hamstring. Letting go of the chest. So always thinking about folding, bringing your chest forward and your belly into the thighs, and then letting everything go down. Inhale, go back into your belly. Moving into the other side. You're gonna bend the right knee, plant that right hand, so that way that right sole of the foot now, it's inside of the left leg. Again, bringing your body forward, creating space, and then folding over the left leg. You're bringing that chest, and then you let your shoulders go, your neck go, doming around everything, and just letting everything go. Relax your jaw, your face, your eyes. You don't need any of these for this pose. Next inhale, going back into our bellies. And then exhale, going into a tabletop. Tucking in the toes. And then bringing your hips high. Do your first downward dog of the day. Paddle your feet. Stretching through the calves. Maybe you bend the knees and you bring the belly and the chest towards the thighs. Relax the neck. Look back towards your inner thighs. On your next inhale, you're going to start walking your feet all the way towards the top of the mat. And then exhale, you're going to let everything go. Bend those knees, drape the belly. Maybe you grab opposite elbows. I like to just angle the hands. I like to just feel like a little, I don't care. I'm just dangling here. I try to let my shoulders go, my neck. Maybe a sigh out. Inhale, halfway lift. So it's a flat back. So think about bringing your shoulder blades back in together. And then exhale. You're going to lift the heels. You're going to crawl back into like a little ball. So you're going to do a little exhale here of a little ball. And then inhale. Again, wobbling, having fun, taking up space. Going into our bow pose. Okay, balancing on our sitting bones. Bringing that chest forward. Okay, on your exhale, try it out. You're at home, nobody can see you. You're gonna go all the way back. Okay, you're gonna get momentum in your inhale. And then exhale, you're gonna go into your forward fold. It doesn't have to look pretty. Just move real, move big, move silly. Who cares? Inhale all the way up to standing. Exhale, side stretch. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, side stretch to the opposite side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, dive down your legs, slightly bend those knees, hinge from the hips, let it go. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, playing your hands, step back, go into a high plank. You are strong, we do these. Inhale, you slightly shift forward, not too much. And then exhale, you're gonna bend the elbows, get strong. Lower the knees if you need to. Inhale, you're gonna thread your heart forward, bring your chest forward. And then exhale, tuck in the toes, bring your hips high, downward dog, half side down V shape with the body. Let's do these a couple more times so that when we wake up, 3 times. Let's do this. So 2 more times. Inhale, looking forward, stepping or hopping. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lift the heels into a little ball. Good, silly. Inhale, drop into your glutes, go into your boat. And then exhale, go all the way back. Inhale, good momentum. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach high into the sky. Exhale, side stretch. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, fold down over the legs. Let it all go. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, playing your hands, step or hop all the way back. I usually like to just step back. I shift you slightly forward. I bend the elbows. I get into the tops of my feet. I open through the chest. And then exhale, sip it in the belly, bringing your hips high. One more time. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, crawl into a little ball. Getting that heart rate, moving around, moving a little messy. Doesn't matter how it looks. You're just feeling sensation, moving around, taking up space. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up to standing. Exhale, side stretch. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, dive down. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, take a vinyasa. You got it. You can skip those vinyasas. Vinyasas just means sequence of movement with breath. So, it can be a cat-cow. It can be a high plank to a downward dog. It can be a child's pose to a tabletop to a downward dog. You can make it whatever you need. Okay, inhale, step, hop, top of the mat. Exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Lowering the hips down, bending the knees, arms go high. Waking up the legs, pressing the feet apart. Even though they're not moving, you're pressing them apart, asymmetrically apart. And then on your exhale, getting into your tiptoes, bringing your hands back, going into your drinking bird, getting those hips low, getting those feet and legs to shake, wake them up. Inhale, stand up, bring the left knee with you. First wobble of the day. How are you feeling on that? Oops, I looked at another place and this is what happens. And then exhale, bring that left leg back. You're in your warrior 3. You're squaring up the hips. Those left toes are pointing down. Right heel is pointing up. Right leg is waking up. Root through the right foot. And then inhale, low crescent. You're gonna lower, oops, wobbles. You're gonna lower that left knee into the ground And bring your arms up. Breathe here. Opening through that front leg. Pressing the right heel into this right leg, left leg, right leg. Okay. On your exhale, you're gonna cactus the arms open through the chest. And then inhale, your right arm is gonna go underneath your left arm, and you're gonna go into eagle arms. You can be right here, or you can just bring the hands towards the shoulders and stay right here. Taking a big inhale, and then exhale, you're gonna bring your hips back. Try to balance here. Wobble it out, move real, move messy, take up space, have fun, get silly. Inhale, rebend the front knee. You're gonna open the arms, making them a big circle. Bring the left knee off the ground and bring the arms up and on the sky, going into your high crescent. Creating big movement, taking up space in the mat. On your exhale, straighten up the front leg, and then how slow can you fold all the way towards your right leg? Bringing the head down, relaxing, opening through the hamstring. Inhale, we're gonna shift forward. We're gonna bring that left leg up into the sky, into your standing splits. Oh my goodness. And then exhale, left foot meets the right, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. We're gonna go into the other side. Inhale, chair pose. Get strong. Push those feet apart. Even though they're not moving, you're just waking up the legs. Breathe here. And then exhale, go back into your drinking bird. Getting into your tiptoes, getting a little bouncy and wobbly, shaking up the legs. Inhale, stand up. This time you bring the right knee into the chest. How does this leg feel compared to the other one? One leg sometimes feels like it's more balanced than the other leg. Usually I have more balance into my right or sometimes in my left. It just depends. And then exhale, bring that right leg back. Going into your warrior three. Oops. Squaring up the hips. Toes go down, heel is up into the sky. Breathe here. Start bending that left knee so that way you can bring the right knee on the ground. Inhaling, going into your low crescent. Again, you're opening now through that right side of the body, the right quad. And then I want you to press into that heel so you're waking up that back of the leg and you're stable. Sipping it into the inner thighs. Glutes are engaged. Wake up the body. Exhale, open the arms. Inhale, left arm underneath the right this time for eagle arms. Taking a big inhale, going up. And then exhale. Pressing your hips back. Again, you can be right here. Opening through that hamstring. Inhale, making a big circle with the arms, lifting that right knee off the ground, bringing your arms up and overhead. And then exhale, straighten up that front leg. Engage those glutes. How slow? Use the belly, use the belly, use the belly. Go down, all the way down with control. Folding over into an extended pyramid. Inhale, shift forward. Standing splits, bringing the right leg back behind you. And then exhale, right foot meets the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to our center. Okay, we're gonna balance into that eagle. We roll up the legs, this body, the side body. We have stretched it. We have done a lot of openings, back end and front end. So let's do it. We're gonna go into eagle. So options. We're gonna first work on that right leg. So you're gonna root into the right foot. Think about every time you're trying to balance on your feet, you're trying to ground into the floor. So you're trying to grow roots into the floor, okay? Now you're gonna lift the toes, spread the toes, bring them down. So that way you have more of like that stability and you have more space. Now you're gonna feel the four corners of your feet and root them. You got it. Engage the inner thighs, engage the glutes. Bring that left knee into the chest. You can stay right here, okay? Now maybe you start thinking about bringing that left foot towards the sky. So you're right here doing an external rotation of the chest, of the hip. Maybe you start going around the leg, and maybe you stay right here, you're squeezing into the inner thighs. Maybe you're here, okay? Maybe you bring the toes down and you're right here. Maybe you wrap around and you're right here. Arms. Top leg is on top, that left leg. It means left arm underneath the right. You stay here. Oops. Squeeze. If you're coming down forward, think about bringing your shoulders in line with your hips. Dropping a little bit. You got it. Wobble. Taking up space and wobbling, it's okay. One more. And then let it all go. Shake that leg out. Okay. We're gonna do it on the other side. Rooting that left foot down. Bringing the toes up. Spreading, bringing it down. Don't squeeze with the toes. You're just spreading the toes. Feeling the four corners of your feet. That knee is slightly bent, okay? Now, bringing the right knee into the chest. Maybe you stay here. Squeezing the inner thighs, squeezing the glutes. It will keep you a little bit more stable. I have less stability with this leg, I can feel it. Okay, now, maybe you start bringing the plant of the foot, that sole of the foot, into the sky. And you stay here. Maybe you start wrapping the leg and you stay right here. Maybe you add the foot and try to wrap it around. Stay right here. Maybe you're just with the toes down into the ground, creating the stability. Right leg is on top, right arm underneath. You can be right here. This is okay too. Maybe you're right here. I'm gonna be right here today. My shoulders are a little bit telling me things. Squeeze. Proud, you got it. One more inhale. Let it all go. Shake out that leg. You did it. Okay, taking a big inhale, arms up into the sky. Exhale, take a forward fold. Start massaging your legs. You can grab your knuckles. Massage a little bit of the shins. Drop side to side. Lower the hips low. And then we're moving into our mat. Okay, let's move into a seated tree, just like whatever we were at the beginning. Bringing the right sole of the foot inside of the left. Expanding that left leg long. Bringing that chest forward, booty back, and then exhaling and dropping down. Breathe here. Relax the body. And just know that you are allowed to take up space. So whenever you get out of the mat, every time you walk into the room, you're allowed to be there. Notice how the body feels now after movement, balancing. Balancing can get frustrating. Anytime we wobble, we tend to be like, oh, and we get frustrated and we want to stop. But hopefully you kept going with me, because I wobble too. just don't take yourself too seriously. That's what I have to do all the time. I'm a yoga teacher. I've been doing this for a while. I've been practicing yoga for a long time, and I still wobble, I still fall. I still cannot do some of the crazy handstands and crazy things that people can do. My body just doesn't move that way, and I'm okay with that. I still can move. I'm 40, and I look damn good for 40. Bringing the left foot inside of the right, going all the way down on this leg. So you just have to keep going, have to keep moving, have to keep showing up. And hopefully it's sometimes with me. And if you haven't followed me in my Instagram, follow me in my Instagram. Maybe you send me a DM and you're like, hey, I've been doing your videos. I love it. I would love to hear that. Like, for real. I would like to connect with people that love yoga and love movement. Bring your body up. Let's go and lay down into the mat. Let's give a nice squeeze. Maybe go into a happy baby. Knees into our armpits, legs up. Now with happy baby, you're really wanting to lengthen through the spine. So if you feel like you're bringing the tailbone really high, think about maybe grabbing right here behind the legs. Or maybe you grab right here on your calves, because really you're wanting to lengthen through the spine and feel that sensation into the inner thigh as well. And then the stretch on the hips. And think about relaxing the shoulders back. And again, you can choose stillness or movement, whatever you need. Bringing our legs down. Let's windshield wipe side to side where we're kind of massaging that lower back, the glutes, the hip. Going slow. And then let's go into a mini shavasana, at least 5 minutes. So I'm gonna let you go before then, but at least try to take 5 minutes into your mat, or maybe 2 minutes, maybe just 2 minutes, okay? Before you start your day, or if you're already have done your day, it's just 2 minutes at least of just bringing your body down and relaxing your whole body and letting your face relax, your ears, your head. Breathing here. I'll let you go. Thank you for showing up today. And I'm so grateful for all my subscribers and for all of you that watch and get to move their body and get to love their body every day a little bit more. Have a beautiful rest of your day.